Hello universe, this is Gypsy. It's that time of the month, it's the middle of the month, around the 15th, and it's time for me to do my update for my Pan 19 and 2019 challenge. I'm going to be bending over and picking stuff up a lot, jumping in and out of camera view because I'm still filming this in the den instead of at my table. The tile job is done, but I'm waiting on a type of sealant product to come in, and it takes weeks to ship it and receive it, and I just don't want to put the house back together and then deconstruct it again just to put a sealant down on the floor, a particular type of epoxy sealant. So we're gonna power through this. I'm gonna start with the first product. I had multiples in most of the products that I chose for my 19 and 2019 challenge. The first product I chose was a shampoo. It's an argan oil. I've been using it. Here's the product. Here's my lines. They're going to be hard to see. I'm going to try and tilt it so you don't get glare. Start point here. Next line here. I'm using a black fingernail polish now because it makes a much narrower line for me than the thick black magic marker. It's just easier for me to mark with. Some of the products have such a tight space on them, it's hard to mark. So what is that? Maybe finger width of use. I can't shampoo my hair repeatedly throughout the week because I have a dry scalp. So this is going to be slow to pan. But that's okay. We're making use of it. The next product I chose was a conditioner. I chose the largest container that I had. It's a Nioxin scalp therapy. I put these weird stickers all over stuff so I'd know what was in my project, my 2019 and 2019 project pan. This is a Nioxin scalp conditioner I've used from the start to here in 1 month of use. The next product is a problem because I think what I did was depotted some partially used products into the sprayer, and must have forgotten that I'd done that. And what I was going to do was pour the sprayer back into the original container, which is this Cost Cutters vitamin treatment, spray and leave-in treatment, and I've been using this every day. Guys, when I went to pour this back in, I overfilled it. So I've clearly depotted some detanglers into this and forgot that I did that. So I don't have any measurement marks to show you on this. But as I said, I'm using it every day. That's the overflow of it. And I do think that the object of the game is to make use of your products. So the measurements and sharing the information on Facebook, that's just icing on the cake. The object of the game is to use your products. The next product that I'm working on using up is a hairspray, an Aussie Sprunch spray. I've got 4 of these. 2 of them work. A small purse size work and one of the bigger bottles work. The other 2 don't, and I'm going to be pouring it into it once I empty it. And I've been using it intermittently, but I still have from here to here with use. Aussie Sprunch spray. I do love this product. I just have too many of them. And most of the reason that I have too many of them is because the nozzles quit working on them. They clog. The next product I've been working on is an African black soap by WS Soap Company for hair, face, and body. It can be used as a facial cleanser, shampoo, makeup remover, or body wash. I love the scent of this product. This is a pretty big container. So my use lines, even though I use it every time I shower, are from here to here, and I'm guessing it's because of the diameter and just the size of the product. And you simply don't need a lot of it. But the smell of this product is divine, and I've enjoyed using it. And when this bottle's empty, I may pour some of the other body washes I've got into it, because the pump is so convenient. It's very nice in the shower. It's plastic. You don't have to worry about breakage or things falling over or spilling. My next product is a bubble bath. It's this lavender bubble bath that I've been working on. I think I found this at Dollar General. It's a Modessa brand, lavender and chamomile. My use lines start here, used down to there. So I've had quite a few bubble baths over this past month. And it's really nice to take a bubble bath if you've gotten cold. I'm very cold-natured. I don't like being cold. It's very nice to warm up. My next product is a body oil. It was originally a suntan oil. I'm using it after the bath just as a moisturizer. And its labels come off. There's the sticker to identify it as one of my projects. It started here, and my use line is now down to there. This is kind of in competition with the lotions that I put on at night, so I think that's good use considering I'm alternating with the lotion, because it's kind of redundant to use an all-over body oil after a shower and then put on a lotion. It's just a bit redundant, and I have to do scented products at night because I'm a nurse and I can't have heavy scented products at work. It's contraindicated with patient care. The next product I've had a little bit of use out of, it's a baby powder. It is the Perfect Purity After Shower Deodorant Body Powder. I only had 2 of these, but I wanted to whittle my collection down to 1. And so I've had about that much use. Not a lot of use, but I've had a little bit of use. These often, I've started like trying to sprinkle them into my tennis shoes and stuff like that to help them dry out in between shifts. Usually I don't wear the same pair of tennis shoes day after day after day, because you have to allow your tennis shoes time to dry out if you work on your feet, or, you know, it's just prudent to let your shoes dry out if you have any type of labor intensive type work. The next product is the hair color. I have used one. I believe I used it in November, and the box was recorded in the empties for November empties video, but I've discarded the box. So I started out with 10 hair colors to use for the year of 2019. I pre-recorded my intro to this project because I knew that I would have too much going on in December with work. I was being tested for my job, and I took advantage of, maybe I think it was a long weekend, maybe a Thanksgiving weekend or a day off or something like that, to record the intro. I went ahead and did the hair color in November. My hair grows really slow, so it's still going to be a little while before, you know, there are the brown roots showing too much with the auburn and it needs coloring. So I'm still going to just do that as appropriate. So instead of 10, I now have 9 hair colors in my collection to use up. The next product is Sunblock. It's a no Ad SPF 30. And even though it's winter, I do use it a little, mostly on my arms. There's one use mark, the beginning of the project, now down to here. And this is just a product you can buy at Walmart. I have multiples of Sunblock, so I grabbed the biggest bottle and I said this will be in the project for the year. The next product I've been working on is a makeup remover. It's by Selleca Solution. And I'm using this just about every day to take my makeup off. It has a nice pump. It's a plastic bottle, so I don't have to worry about knocking it over and breaking it. My start mark was here. I'm down to there. Still got a ways to go. And I can't say that I'm always religious with using it. Some days I just get into the shower and I'll let the shower take the makeup off. You're just tired, you know, just do it the easiest way. The next product I've got is a salt scrub by Trader Joe. And I wasn't getting a lot of use out of this product for the longest time, because I think I needed to learn the technique for using it. So this is a Trader Joe salt scrub. Nice and moist. Got some use from here all the way down to there. And what I've discovered is those little inexpensive body scrub gloves that you can buy at the Dollar Tree. If you will put one on each hand, just dip in there with each of the little gloves and cleanse like that, you get a nice even coverage of the product. You get the dry skin off, and you get this product in conditioning all in one sweep. It makes it just so much easier than trying to do it with a bare hand, trying to do it. I think I've tried it with a sponge, I've tried it with a washcloth, I've tried it with a bunch of different types of application, and I think that's why I wasn't getting use out of this product. But when I recently tried doing it with those scrubby exfoliating type gloves, it was a game changer for me, and I'm enjoying using this. I really love lavender scent, and I think the product is moisturizing, and either the glove or the product one seems to be lifting all the dead skin cells off, and it just makes your skin look fresher. And then of course I'll apply the oil before I get out of the shower, or I'll go over a lotion. I'm trying to alternate between oils and lotion to get a nice even usage, because I've got lotion in another project pan and I want to keep showing progress, because I was doing so good on panning those. I don't want to lose my momentum with that. The next product are my bath salts. I've got 4 bags of these. I just did my inventory recently. I've got 4 bags of bath salts, and I think 3 of them are lavender and one's probably eucalyptus or something along those lines. This is just the Dollar General brand. My perspective is bath salts are bath salts. They're all basically going to be the same ingredients. It's going to be an Epsom salt, and it's going to have some type of perfume in it. This is the start line, and here's where I'm at right now. In January, 30 days of use, and it just takes maybe a teaspoon or a tablespoon. You don't put a lot of salt in your bath. I don't think I always remembered to add the salt to the bubble baths, but I'm using it. The next product is the chapstick, and this is the pot of the Nauralists Lip Treat. It's in passion fruit. I'm not using this on my mouth. I'm using this as a heel balm, and I've got a lot, if you see the side pan, I've got a lot of use out of it now. And this has literally just been sitting around unused. It was untouched when I started on this project, and because I'm using it on my heels, toes, and calloused areas, or actually to prevent calluses, I'm making good use out of this product. It's a nice, I guess it's a petroleum-based product. I've put my sticker on the bottom so I can't read the ingredients to you, but I'm getting good use out of it. The next product is a firming oil by Anew. I've got 2 of these, and this is designed for the throat and chest area, and it doesn't take much. The start line was at the, I mean literally at the bend of the glass at the very top, and so I'm down to here. It's just a little bit of usage. This is a glass bottle. I have to be very careful in the bathroom not to drop this and shatter it. Now that I have tile floors instead of carpeted floors. My next product is a scalp treatment. I have the Biolage treatment, the Matrix Biolage treatment. It's an oil control treatment. It's supposed to purify the scalp and hair, and it's supposed to be safe for color treated hair. My start line is here, and I'm down to there. I'm trying to be conscientious about this and use it. Sometimes I use it just to spritz my hair in the morning before I put a gel on, even though it's a scalp treatment, just to moisten the hair. Between this or that other leave-in conditioner, that big pump that I told you I overfilled because I must have depotted some other type of leave-in conditioners in with it. Between the two, I'm trying to use a product to moisten my hair before I use the gel. The next product is a hair mask that I do once a week, and I put a plastic bag on my head to sit around for a while. It's the Salon Selectives product. I've only masked my hair one time. I've had a very busy month, and it was root to tip. This thing was full to the top, so my first measurement line for its use is down to here, and I hope to continue to do that. I actually like to mask my hair once a week, but if I can only get to once a month, I'm going to do what my schedule allows. My next product is that huge container of multiples of hair gel that I poured together. The liter size container. And I've either been gelling my hair and scrunching it or using the Sprunch spray. Between the two, I've been alternating between the two. Now, you can see that this is a huge container. So that's how much progress I've made in 1 month with a container this big. And I don't have any product in my hair at all. My hair is fresh washed and it's just limp. But if you see the other videos that I've made, you'll see that I've got it all like scrunched, and it almost looks like curls when it's like that. My last product is in an opaque container. It's difficult to see. It's a Mary Kay clarifying mask in Formula 3. It's got some of the product clinging to the sides and stuff like that. I've tried to beat it down and shake it down and do all the tricks that we do to get a measurement mark. This was my start point, and this is where I'm at right now. So I've got a lot to do, but again, I've had a busy month, and I have not been religious with being able to do the hair masks, the face masks, that I like to do at least once a week on my day off. I was doing them every Sunday. The month of December and the first part of January have been very busy for me. So now that I've gotten past the exam that I had to pass for my job, I'm past the holidays, including my only child's birthday. I'm hoping, I'm still in orientation, but I'm hoping things are going to calm down just a little bit, and I'll have a little bit more time to take care of myself. My weekends will be a little freer. They won't be so jammed. They won't be so packed. I won't have every spare moment studying. I do continue to study because the field I'm going into is very technical, and you can't possibly know it all. It takes time. But I'm not racing the clock and taking in a bunch of new information anymore to pass an exam. And basically that was a pass or fail exam. You pass it or you lose your job. They're not going to play with you. You have to know dialysis for this company. And so, you know, that was a lot of work. It was a lot of stress. I've passed. I get to keep my job. Now I can focus on backtracking back over the information that I didn't feel 100% about, and get to 100% mark, because that's the goal, is to know my job, know it, do it well. Guys, thank you for stopping by. These are my 19 products that I would love to use up in 2019. I have never tracked the usage, the time that it takes in most of these products that I put into this project. Most of the products in this project I have multiples of. That's why I've selected them. And if you've ever gone through my channel and looked at my inventory videos, you'll see that I believe I've selected the largest containers out of the collection, and I'm going to work on them, and it's going to give me an idea of how long it takes to use up products at a normal pace, not at a wasteful pace, but at a normal pace. And I will give you monthly updates. These updates are going to land on the 15th of the month, because that's when I started my project. I started it in the middle of the month. I've got other projects that require updates at the end of the month, and I've got other projects that are going to require updates at the beginning of the month. So this is a big project, but hopefully that timing is going to work for me. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I love making new friends. And have a wonderful day.